Well, hello, crafty friends. This is Teresa Rowan, and I'm throwing down for fall today.
I am so excited to be participating in the Chic for Cheap DIY challenge for October. This challenge is hosted by Christi Creates and Wendy with White Sparrow Living YouTube channels. Both of these ladies are phenomenal content creators, and I have linked their channels in the description box below. I've also linked the playlist that includes all the other participants that are part of this challenge. So please take the time to check out everybody that is participating. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, as well as give my channel a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out and helps YouTube to notice me just a little bit better. For my DIY challenge, I am creating a Z-Gallery inspired glittered pumpkin. Isn't it gorgeous? And the items that I use to create my glitter pumpkin is a craft pumpkin from the Dollar Tree, some homemade chalk paint, a paintbrush, Mod Podge, sequins. I've got them from Walmart as well as Joann's, as well as fine glitter and chunky glitter, also purchased from Joann's. Some pipe cleaners to make the pumpkin stem, and foil also to make the pumpkin stem. Now let's get started. I begin by applying 2 very generous layers of my homemade white chalk paint to the craft pumpkin. I initially thought I needed to remove the pumpkin stem using my craft knife, but I was pleasantly surprised to realize that it was just held on only with a toothpick. That was so easy. Now, I really enjoy working with these craft pumpkins. They are so easy to work with. I would caution you to only paint them using a brush paint. I wouldn't use spray paint because the spray paint makes the styrofoam disintegrate, and that's what they're made of. Even though I have heard of people applying a layer of Mod Podge to the pumpkin prior to spray painting them. And I guess that's okay if that's all you have at home, but I prefer to paint them with a brush. So I applied 2 generous layers of white chalk paint to the pumpkins, letting them dry in between. And then afterwards, I added 2 layers of the Deco Art metallic copper paint. Oh my goodness, this paint is so beautiful. It is so vivid, and the metallic finish is so gorgeous. I put 2 generous layers on the front, back, and sides, top, bottom, and sides of the pumpkin, letting it dry in between each layer. And it didn't take much paint to cover the pumpkin. But again, I made sure to have the pumpkin dry in between each layer. And then I proceeded with decorating. So now it's time to make my beautiful sequins mix to pour over the pumpkin to give it that Z-Gallery look. So I purchased my sequins from Walmart and from Joann's. I purchased 2 multi-packs from Walmart. And in the multi-packs, were included the colors copper and gold. So I used 2 packs of copper and 2 packs of gold. Then the sequins that I purchased from Joann, they are slightly bigger than the ones I got from Walmart. And I added a little bit of those, as well as some chunky glitter, and some fine glitter to the mix. I just love this sequins mix. Next, I'm taking my pipe cleaners and I'm molding them to create the stem for the pumpkin. I'm twisting them, then I'm taking the foil and I'm wrapping around the pipe cleaners, and then I am molding the pipe cleaner and twisting it so it will resemble a pumpkin stem. After I mold it, I take it outside and give it a couple of coats of ghost spray paint, and then I let it dry. I learned this trick by watching Shell with Shell's Glam Home. Check out her channel for the full tutorial. Okay, so now it's time to start adding the sequins to the pumpkin. I'm adding a very generous amount of Mod Podge to the top of the pumpkin. I'm doing this because I need a lot of glue to hold down all the chunky parts of the sequins mix to make sure that it adheres well to the pumpkin. I'm also adding a generous amount of Mod Podge on the sides of the pumpkin as well as the sequins mix. I want to give the appearance as if the sequins are dripping off the sides of the pumpkin. That gives it that really luxurious look. So I really do love the Z-Gallery pumpkins. I love how elegant they look and how expensive they look. And they just really set your room decor off. But I just can't afford them. A small pumpkin is $10, and one the size of the pumpkin that I'm making is $20 and up. And I would want multiple. So at $20 a watt, it just ain't in the budget. Then one day I was blessed and I was perusing Pinterest, and I saw where a creator had painted her pumpkin using the Deco Art metallic copper paint. And I thought, oh wow, that's it. That's what I will use. And I'll add my glitter sequin mix to it, and voila, I have my version of a Z-Gallery pumpkin. And I am just tickled pink with the way these turned out. I am just loving them. I've made 4 so far in my home decor, and they are blending in with my color scheme for the fall for this year, which is copper, rust, gold, and white. And I'm just very excited with the way they turned out. Plus, I only paid $4 for mine. I spray painted my pumpkin stem with gold metallic spray paint. Now I'm going to add a generous amount of Mod Podge to the pumpkin stem and sprinkle fine glitter over it. I'm then going to allow the Mod Podge and glitter to dry, and then I will put one last layer of Mod Podge over the glitter. And that's to seal the glitter in, to keep it from sprinkling off everywhere. Y'all know how glitter does. I also do the same with my pumpkin. I put one final coat of Mod Podge all over the sequins as another layer of protection. Now you can also use hairspray to seal the glitter on the pumpkin stem. And I've done that before, but I like how Mod Podge provides a better hold. So the stem is dry now. I'm applying a generous amount of hot glue to the center of the pumpkin. I've already inserted a toothpick in the middle of the stem and adhered it to the hot glue in the center of the pumpkin. And voila, here is the final product. And I am just loving it. So here is how I am displaying my Z-Gallery sequins copper pumpkins in my home. They are nestled in my pumpkin patch, which is housed on my entryway table in the foyer of my living room. I believe that these pumpkins add an extra layer of oomph, and that pop of color is just what I needed to complete the styling of my fall home decor. What do you guys think? I'd also like to know, what have you been throwing down with here lately? Do you decorate your home for the fall? Are you making any of these glittery pumpkins? Do you like the Z-Gallery pumpkins? What are your color scheme for the fall season? I would really like for you to share that information with me in the comments below. I have really enjoyed participating in this challenge. Christi hosts this challenge once per month. Don't forget to check out her channel as well as Wendy's channel. I have placed the link to their channel in the description box below. I have also placed the link to the playlist in the description box below, so you can check out all the other wonderful content creators that are participating. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and give my video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, keep throwing down and be blessed. Bye-bye.